All right, I went ahead and started it. So once done, I'll convert it to you on YouTube and then send it to everybody. So they have it and then we can just submit it as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Genesis.
Thank you.
That tends to be your running job. So I am going to go ahead, if it's okay with everybody, can I convert this into an Excel spreadsheet so that it will automatically calculate things for us so we don't have to do that at the end?
Yeah.
Or will Word do that
Yeah.
as well?
No, I'm okay with it.
I don't think Word will do it. So
You what?
I don't think Word will do it for you. So it, yeah, I would
Yeah,
have
I figured it would be easiest to do it now when we don't have that much done just yet.
Mhm.
Can Google Docs be turned into Excels? Or at
I'm
least
just copying it
spreadsheet?
all over. Yes.
Oh.
Yep, I will share it with you guys in just a second.
Okay.
Trying to figure out a technicality and then I will share it. All right. Share. Genesis. Maria.
The only one we're missing in the meeting is Catherine, I think.
Okay.
Maria, it's Maria Martinez, right?
Correct.
And is it 123 at
No.
TWU?
It's
All right.
170.
I'm sorry, what 170?
172.
Okay, there you are. I gotcha. And then Samantha. Sorry, sharing is more complicated than I thought. And is it V Ramos 9 at TWU?
Yes.
Yeah, that's you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then who's our last person?
Catherine Smith. I don't know her email.
It's got to be a lot of C Smiths.
It's with a
K.
Oh, it starts with a K? Thank you.
Yeah.
It's K Smith 133.
Oh, thank you, founder. Perfect. Sorry, guys. I'm meaning to help, and
Okay.
thanks for
Once
bearing
more.
with me. I thought that would be easier. Do it now.
Okay.
Okay, so are we going to try to keep the budget with the library books?
I think we wait to discuss that till last. Let's
Okay.
try
Where we are.
to discuss the
Okay.
ones that are more, we're able to change more. That won't affect the libraries running too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, office supplies. What do y'all think about that?
We can cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't need sticky notes, you can just use the paper in the recycling bin.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my library does.
Office supplies for
Alright.
us also includes like cleaning supplies too, which really like increased after COVID. I don't know if that would include like toilet paper and paper towels and stuff like that for the bathrooms. But maybe that's too specific.
I think for here, it wouldn't be under office supplies. At least that's what I think. Maybe
I think we can cut it to like around 5,000. What do y'all think? I don't want to cut it too much, obviously. But we can always go like buy cheaper items or use recycling paper for like notes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So computer software,
I don't want to cut that one because again, like I said earlier, in order for our library to run effectively, they need updated software.
Yeah, I don't want to touch that one.
Mhm.
furniture and fixtures, I say we can cut that way down.
Okay.
At least by half, I think, because if we
Yeah, for
don't
sure.
buy any new furniture for that year, or
Right.
maybe even two probably. But we obviously want to keep stuff just in case something breaks
Right.
or is some damage in some sort of way.
Mhm.
Guys, we only have like 9 minutes, 10 minutes left in
no.
this.
Okay. So do we want to say like 4,000?
To cut?
For our new book,
proposed. Yeah, I think that's good.
I think so.
Maybe, and the justification is that we recently got new furniture.
Mhm.
Okay.
Would we
Library
send a
material
new link?
process. I'm sorry?
After the time is up, would we send a new link or are we gonna?
Yeah, we can send a new link
That would be great.
and then just continue this.
Kidding me?
Okay. The next one.
Do we want to say the library purchased new furniture 2 years ago?
All furniture is up to date and non-damaged. There's no need to replace it at the moment. So
Okay. Okay, processing supplies. I don't suppose anybody is in.
I don't do processing personally, but I don't think we can cut that because we need the materials for when we do get books. We need to be able to process them effectively. If we cut corners on that, then there's chance of losing books, damaging books, or just it would probably cost us more in the long run.
Maybe we should only cut it if we end up cutting library books at the end, because how are we gonna cut processing with supplies if we're not gonna decrease the amount of library books?
Sense.
Okay. We'll just leave it as not cutting right now, and we'll look at it again at the end and cut if needed.
Yeah.
Book lease and periodicals, we may be able to cut that depending on usage.
Yeah.
We can always cut the periodicals and book leases that we don't see high usage in, or it's just not worth the money.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
So that we can cut probably around 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah.
I say we cut it by 3, and then we can, if we have like a big difference, we can add
Readjust,
1,000 back.
Yeah.
right? What is book lease?
Some like for ebooks and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay, that's what I was thinking. I just wasn't sure.
For ebooks, like you have to you
It's
can't just buy
per-
the ebook
Right,
outright
it's per
anymore.
copy or, I mean, per checkout or per
Yeah.
time period. Okay. Clothing.
Is that like promotional for like summer reading program, that kind of thing? Because we sometimes get t-shirts for that or something.
Oh,
Um, I think like earlier mentioned, for either interviews so that we can check out, or we have a program where we do free headshots. So we have, again, blazers and stuff like that that people can wear to come get their headshots taken. But I feel like $500 is kind of a lot for that if you're only providing a variety. We kind of went to the thrift store and found some nice options. So
Maybe
maybe
also
like
sometimes the library
250?
requires uniforms, or like a shirt that says your library logo or name.
I have not run into any of those yet.
Me
I
neither.
know, but like they sometimes require for like, let's say if they give it out just so if there's like important people coming, so it all matches and sometimes they're promoting programs or something where it's just like, hey, this t-shirt, wear it so you can promote it.
Yeah, we have to wear uniforms, unfortunately, and that's a whole different line item, which can be pretty expensive. But I guess this is like a small staffed library, so I'd say we can say that the clothing is for like programming, and we can cut it in half.
Okay.
Yeah. But if we're able to get it for cheap, like at the thrift, we shouldn't really need to, buy a lot or buy often.
Right.
So it can,
Especially if it's like being returned, or like in my case, it's not even leaving the building.
But if we do clothing like thrifts, we do have to think on like dry cleaning, because unfortunately not everybody's hygienic,
Oh yeah.
and you often have to dry clean items that you get from the thrift store or after somebody wears it.
Yeah.
So we have to consider
The
that.
washing machine and use 75 cents.
it's cheap.
I still
Dry-
think we could have it at $250 for now.
Yeah, for sure.
Program
Well, we
foods
bought-
and refreshments. What do y'all think on that?
I still think over 2,000 is way too much.
Oh, way too much. I usually get my like cookies at Walmart and the little miniature water bottles, and it's like $20.
This is-
So I think like even more than half can be cut on that.
I
I said
guess
we
if they're
just have a
spending-
budget of 1,000, plain and simple.
If they're spending $20 on each event and there's 100 events through the year, I guess that would make sense, but
Yeah.
you don't need to give food and drink for all of them.
Yeah, we don't
Mhm.
do for all of them for sure. Maybe like
It's only if
movie
they like
night or
request
whatever.
it, and usually sometimes like depending on the library, they even charge for usage, and it's they charge you more if you request like refreshments and stuff.
Yeah.
Put that here.
Maintenance, repair,
Maintenance?
maintenance. I don't think we should touch that.
Yeah,
don't
that
wanna
seems
touch
pretty
that.
low already. I wouldn't touch that either.
Uh,
Professional services.
that's probably like pest control, and stuff like that.
Yard.
Plumbing,
Oh,
electrical work, AC, maintenance and whatnot.
I wonder what the 300 for repair and maintenance is then.
Yeah.
Is that just for materials and then professional services is the services?
I think like repair and maintenance if let's say your printer broke or something like that. Or something's your phone like the
Really
phone line's not
low.
working, computer issues and whatnot.
Mhm.
I think professional services is like the HVAC system, plumbing, pest control, stuff like that. Because I know the public library near my house, they had to replace their whole HVAC system.
Oof.
And that is expensive because I had to replace my house one and that cost $10,000. So imagine how much it costs for a library to replace theirs.
So do we cut that a little bit?
Maybe a third of
I say
it?
we leave that because pest control, plumbing issues, electrical issues, kind of important. Definitely don't want any bugs getting in, damaging computers, books, or if you have bugs in the library, nobody's gonna want to come anyways.
Yeah. What about advertising?
All right, guys, let's stop here and I'll send a new link because we have less than a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll stop here and then I'll send every new link so we can join back up.
Okay. Thank you.
Got it.